up everybody, my name is Zach Levitt and today I'm going to be doing a Q&A to answer some of your biggest running questions because it's been a while since I did a Q&A. It was actually at 1,000 subscribers, so we've come a long way since then and I've seen a lot of questions. But I went onto my Instagram and I said, hey, if you guys have any questions, ask them in this box and then tell me something interesting to do as well. So basically I'm going to be doing cool things that will be kind of just a fun thing to do while answering these questions. And so I'm going to be doing that, and if you want to stay engaged, maybe ask me some questions in the future. I'm going to be trying to post a little bit more on Instagram, so definitely follow me there. The link will be in the description. But let's get into this first question. Oh shoot, okay, so the first question is how to break through a plateau, which is a very good question. And to be honest, answering upside down is really hard, but I think the best way to break through a plateau is to be mentally tough and mentally prepare for what you're about to do. Oh, I can't do it for much longer, I'm getting really dizzy. But basically, breaking through a plateau is really tough to do at times, but honestly, the most important part is being mentally tough because it's really a mental game at that point. If you're trying to break 5 and you've run 5:01, you can break 5 minutes. It's just a matter of being mentally tough, being in the right race, and doing it. And so, just be mentally tough, mentally prepare, and I'm actually going to be making a few videos on that in the future, so look out for those, and they should probably answer the question even better. Okay, so the next question is, what gives you motivation when you're feeling lazy? And my friend Brandon Farbstein actually asked this, and he's a social media influencer that's a really big inspiration to me, so definitely check him out. His links will be in the description. But somebody else also said to be making cookies as I answered this question, so we're gonna have to head to Food Lion, so let me get my keys and my wallet. And I think Alex, my roommate, is gonna help me bake these, so this is gonna be a good time. It is pretty chilly out, so we're definitely gonna need a jacket for this bike ride. It's only about a mile away, but it's just like 40 degrees out here, so let's head out. Okay, so while on my way to Food Lion, I thought it'd be good to answer a quick question, and that question is, what is your favorite running quote? And it's by Lucio Imprini, and he says, "One moment of pain is worth a lifetime of glory." And I read it in Unbroken, and it was during my sophomore year that I read that, and it was super powerful, and it got me through a lot of tough cross-country races, and it led me to a bunch of PRs, and honestly, it was really powerful, and I still think about it today in some of my races, but nowadays, I'm just so in the moment that I don't really have time to think about quotes. I'm just really focused on the race, but it's still really powerful and definitely my favorite running quote. So now we need to continue on our way to Food Lion, so make it there before it gets dark. Okay. Okay, so my roommate Alex decided to join me in the baking of these cookies, and we're gonna bake the cookies. I'm gonna answer that one question from before, and then we're gonna mukbang in. Okay, I know I said mukbang, but I think it's actually pronounced mukbang or mukbang or something like that, but we did that, or I think we did. I don't really know what it really is, but yeah, so back to the video. Answer a question, so hold tight for that. Okay, let's get cooking. Hey. Okay, so while we're cooking, I just want to answer the question, what do you do when you're feeling lazy or unmotivated, and how do you stay motivated and kind of persevere through that? And for me, it's really just keeping the end goal in mind and just remembering where I want to be and doing everything I can to get there and really getting the grind work in and really putting in the work on those days that really do suck is a really important part of the process and getting to where you want to be. So I just remember that and just make it happen. And so on those days, you just have to make it happen as much as it does suck. That's what you gotta do to get to where you wanna be. And so keep that in mind and always persevere through those tough days. Let's throw these cookies in the oven. Are we gonna get that out? Ooh. Oh, definitely need some time on those. What do you think, like 4 more minutes?
I'd say. Like a little sprinkle.
A little sprinkle of that, yeah. We've got 30 seconds. We've got 30 seconds, okay. Wait, hit the. Yeah. I really don't think they're gonna be ready. They might be ready. They might not be. Oh my god.
Oh, those are borderline ready.
Dude, I say like a minute.
All right.
I say a minute. Okay. Let's not even set a timer. Let's just go on hard. Let's go and feel, Alex.
You just gotta go out and feel it. Let's do some Badger miles. Ow.
Is it hot? Is it hot?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we have our cookies here, and somebody asked, how hard is college cross country versus high school cross country? And then somebody said to do a mukbang as we do that, so we're gonna eat some cookies and answer this question together. And then we're gonna go to our friend Kent's room because he asked us an interesting question on the Q&A, and I think it'd be fun to, kind of interrogate him a bit, but we also need to hand out cookies, so there's a lot happening. But let's get to this question. Okay, so Alex, you hit it first. And this is the moment where a random person walked into the room as we were talking to a camera. Oh, don't worry, we're just filming as we eat cookies. We just talk to the camera sometimes. Okay.
Yeah, so for me, high school running is definitely a lot different than college running, because I was kind of doing modified cross country in high school. I was doing like 25 miles a week, and then in college I just moved it up to like 50 miles a week, so it's a really big adjustment, but it really just matters on what high school you come from. But certainly Zach had a different experience with that.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I ran a little bit more in high school, but it's definitely much harder in college. Like, just the training is much more intense. The races are much more intense. You literally are a freshman again, and you feel like it because in all the races, there are just people that are way out of your league. When I was in high school, like, when you were going to college to run, like, you're kind of at the top of the totem pole, and races are just, like, they're not easy, but, like, you're at the top, you're at the front of the race.
Right.
But then, like, when you get to college, everybody's just so good. I think it's a lot harder, but definitely a lot of fun, very rewarding. Okay, now we have a bunch of cookies left over, so we're gonna go hand them out. Dude, we weren't recording the whole time.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Jeffrey? You want a cookie?
Okay, we hit everybody on the ground floor. Well, there's only like one person besides us.
Hey.
Besides us.
Someone very special.
Oh, our RA. Jasper. Oh. Okay, now we've checked everybody on the ground floor. We're gonna go up to the second floor, see if anybody's up there, or if anybody wants some cookies. So let's see what's happening. Oh, done cookies.
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah, and you want to get
Benny. Yes. Yo, do you want some cookies?
Yeah.
Heck yes! We got some cookie takers.
Has a nice crunch to it, you know? I really like this stuff.
You want a cookie?
No.
You got a cookie? Yes! Dang, we just got denied. Denied. It's okay.
Not my brightest moment.
It happens. It happens.
Just gonna have to live through this.
Take that out.
Live another day. Bye.
See you soon, Alex.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so giving away cookies was a major success and a ton of fun, but now it is time to go through a quick speed round of questions because I feel like I haven't hit enough questions, so I'm just gonna hit a couple quick questions and then I'm gonna end the video on one last big question, but you're gonna have to wait for that. Let's get through the speed round, and I'm gonna be making tea and drinking tea during this, so let's begin. Okay, so I have my tea now and I'm gonna try and finish the entire cup of tea, as we complete the speed round. So hot. Okay, first question. What is your favorite meal before a race? And for me, that is a peanut butter bagel and possibly even a Cliff Bar. I don't usually eat the Cliff Bar and I didn't used to, but now I've implemented that because sometimes my race is pretty far from breakfast or lunch or whatever it is. But peanut butter bagel, always, and a cup of coffee. Okay, question 2 is when are you gonna collaborate with Jack Anderson? And if you don't know who Jack Anderson is, he is a local filmmaker in Richmond, Virginia, and he's just amazing. I'll link his stuff in the description. He's super cool, super amazing. So Jack, if you ever see this, I'd love to collaborate. Okay, next question. Brent Bailey asked me this. He was in my Paul Short video, and he said, what would you rate Tyler Lips on a scale of 1 to 10? And Brent said he would rate him an 11, and if Brent rates him an 11, I rate him an 11. He was one of my recruits, and he ended up committing here, and I love Tyler. He's an amazing guy. Also, a big shout out to Andrew Lagatuda. He committed here, and he's also gonna be on the team next year. Really excited to be hanging out and running with him. So, looking forward to next year, boys. Okay, so the next question is, what is your mile PR? And my mile PR is 4:21, and I haven't run the mile since outdoor track last year, and I think I've gotten a little bit better, so I'm interested to run it this indoor season or outdoor season. Just get another whack at it. I don't want it to be my main event. I'm looking to do the 5K or 10K, but definitely the mile will be interesting, so we need to stay tuned for that. So the next question is, what is your core/strength routine? As far as core, I just do push-ups and sit-ups and planks and dips and all the basic exercises whenever I can find time to. But as far as strengthening, every Tuesday and Thursday, my entire team goes to this strength coach named Scott, and he's an amazing guy that really pushes us to be the best version of ourselves, and it's a really well thought out strength routine every single week, and I really value it. It's something that's super important to me, and I've really grown to love it over the past few weeks. So thank you to Coach Scott. Okay, next question. Okay, and so the final question, since I'm pretty much out of tea, is when did you start running? And so I started running when I got to middle school. I did the middle school track team, but it really got serious my 8th grade year when I joined the high school cross country team. And we're all done. So our friend Kent has the final question, and so Ryan, Alex, and I are gonna head over and see what it is. Time to swipe in.
Oh, look at that.
Convenient, thank you. Ooh, 211.
Oh!
Yo!
Yo!
Okay, Kent, what was your final question for the video?
Thoughts on peeing while running on pee breaks. Ethical? Does it add to the run? Does it detract from the run? I don't know.
Okay, let's go around the room. Ryan, what is your opinion here?
I mean, you gotta wait for the guys you're with, like, unless you're like hammering, in which case like you gotta just keep dropping it. But like in any other case, the only ethical option is to, you know, take a minute.
Alex?
My opinion is simple. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Do you think the guys should stop for you, or do you think they should keep going and then you have to suffer the pickup? That's a tough one.
The big question.
It depends on the type of run.
Expert move, don't try this at home, jog backwards.
Have you done that before?
Once?
Okay, my opinion is that pee breaks are a bad thing. I try to avoid them at all costs. I mean, I don't know, it's a questionable opinion, but I'd say just go pee before you run.
I respect that, I respect that. I personally, I think I agree, it depends on the run. If it's an easy day, I think all the guys should, you know, stop halfway, get a nice pee break in. But if it's a hard run, you gotta suffer it.
It's gotta be for us.
Okay, thank you for watching today's Q&A. I have a final question to leave you guys on. So basically, I want to ask, what are you not doing that you should be doing to be a better runner? And that's all for today's video. So I'll see you next Tuesday. Live happy, be healthy. See you then.